such as the SPhO, SMO, and SJPO. Some of us have gone on to participate in international competitions like IFO and AFO as well. So we share a passion in physics and teaching, which is why we started this project. So the main purpose of this class will be to help you guys earn a medal at the SPhO, and also on a larger scale to instill a passion and appreciation for physics as a subject. So all of our trainers are doing this out of the goodwill of their heart. So the training is completely free. All the handouts are self-made. So the only thing we ask for return is that you guys put in effort and get a medal. So as for the format of the lessons, we are running 2 lessons every week. One on Saturday, 8 to 10 p.m., which is conducted by me and Leroy from NUS High, and a lesson on Sunday, 4 to 6 p.m., which is conducted by Sin Yang and Gareth for now. Our other instructors are busy at the moment, but they will join in a few weeks' time. So for the mode of lesson is for each topic, you will receive a handout consisting of notes and problem set. You can check the Google Drive. We have uploaded math preliminaries and kinematics handouts. If you encounter difficulties while doing the problem set, you can ask for help in the Discord chat. Either a trainer or maybe a fellow member will help you out, or you can discuss between yourselves. So the lessons will cover the notes, will be about 50-50, 50% notes and 50% questions. And we will choose the harder problems from the problem set to go through in class. We will also upload full worked solutions after the lesson for that topic has ended, so you can self-study as well. All the material will be uploaded to Google Drive eventually. Okay, so for those of you who might have done SJPO before, you might be already somewhat familiar with Physics Olympiad. So there are a few new topics for SPhO that are not included in the SJPO syllabus. So these include special relativity, which is especially hard, modern physics, which is nuclear and quantum physics, and also the addition of elliptical orbits in gravitation. So the SPhO follows the IFO syllabus, but on average, of course, the questions will be significantly easier and more doable. So do not worry about that. And we will go through all these new topics in the lesson as well. Wait, can you guys see my screen by the way? Oh, lagging is it? Okay. Okay. So as I was saying, there are a few new topics over SJPO. And these topics will be gone through in the lesson, so do not worry about them. So the new addition that some of you might eventually encounter, so those of you who are like top 50 will be invited to a second round, which is the experimental round. And this will be very, very new for most of you. So the format of the exam for the experimental round is a 2-hour exam, and it tests basic practical skills, such as designing an experiment, collecting data, and performing error analysis on your collected data. The questions that could come out for an experimental round fall into 3 broad categories, that being mechanics, circuits, and waves/optics. There are some miscellaneous others ones that could come out, but they are quite rare. And for SPhO, for the most part, it's mainly mechanics. There's not much to prepare for it. All I can say is that it's quite unexpected. So some of the questions can be quite strange. So, but don't worry too much about it. So this is the list of awards for SPhO 2024, which is our year. So there were 39 gold, 12 silver, 15 bronze, and 84 HMs. So as you can see, right, actually there are more golds than like silvers and bronze combined. So the reason why this happens is because the difficulty of the paper is dropping like quite significantly. So it's actually so like all the scores at the top are clustered very close together. So then they just give out a lot of golds in the end. So actually it's very achievable to get a gold medal as long as you put in some effort. And I think that that should be the goal for all of you. It's definitely achievable. So for those of you who are more zealous and want to compete for a spot on the national team, the process works by first representing your school at SPhO. So if you're in a more competitive school, you might need to undergo an internal selection, and then uh, you'll be able to participate at SPhO. Then if you achieve a gold medal, which is in our case about 39 people, and you're also a Singaporean slash PR, you'll be invited to join the training team, which is called SPOT. And then there'll be a selection test in your year six March to determine the traveling delegations for IFO, INSO, and AFO. So the training team usually consists of 30 plus people. For our year, it was, I think, 36 people. So it's just basically if you get gold and you're a Singaporean slash PR, you'll get into the team. And as for the delegation sizes, based on your performance at the spot selection test, the top five are sent to IFO, which is in Colombia for next year. The next eight go to AFO, which is in South Korea, and then the next four after that go to INSO, which I don't think the location has been released yet. So as to the prerequisites of the class, wait, can you guys see my screen by the way? Trainers. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll wait for a while before I change slides. Okay, but sorry for the lag. Okay, so as I was saying, maybe I'll go back to this slide. Wait, can someone tell me what the slide number is now? Is it 6? Okay, so I'll continue from here. So I was saying that if you want to represent Singapore, you need to first get into the training team. And then once you're in the training team, there'll be another round of selection that will be harder than S4, of course, to determine the delegations. So the IFO delegation is like the top five. The AFO delegation is like the next eight. And then after that, the next four after that will go to INSO, which is like a new Olympiad. Wait, is it at 7 now? Um, Leroy? Ah, why is it lagging so bad? Okay, wait. I'll let it refresh. Okay, anyway, it's recorded, so if anything is important, you can just go back and view the recording. Wait, is it at 7 now? Okay, uh, so now we'll talk about what you need to attend the lesson. So actually, the baseline requirement is just have a passion for learning. But what will help is if you are familiar with basic algebra, trigonometry, and also familiar with the basics of vector and calculus. So stuff like vector notation, dot and cross products, and also basic differentiation and integration is useful. And then the first lesson, which is math preliminaries, will cover more in-depth calculus needed, which includes integration techniques and differential equations. And actually, these topics are also covered in Year 6 H2 Math, so it's kind of advanced learning either way. So it's quite worth doing. So a general question that we get a lot is how much effort and time do you need to dedicate in order to do well? So as a general rule of thumb, I think if you can attempt like 60% of the problems, you will be fine because we put more than enough inside. If you want your work marked, you can also send it to your trainer. So the lesson attendance is not tracked lah. You can attend or not attend as you please. But if you want to do well, it's up to you to make sure you clarify any doubts or questions. And also, you can ask questions in the group chat to discuss, I mean, in the Discord to ask for help if you need that. Or if you prefer, you can also DM the trainer if you are a bit shy. Okay, but yeah, that concludes the briefing. If you guys have any questions, you can either DM them or put them in the general chat. Sorry for the lag. Wait, if y'all need me to go back to any slide in particular, you can also tell me if there's something you want to see again. Wait, okay, if you guys have no further questions, then that concludes the briefing. If you guys have anything you want to follow up after, you can always drop us a DM. The slides will be sent in the chat anyways. So yeah, you can leave now. What the fuck? Wait, why was it so laggy, bro? Wait, no, it wasn't like laggy, like it's like it was delayed. Like there was a constant delay one. Like when I changed the slide, right? They said it took like 1 minute before it actually changed. But they could hear me like speaking just fine. So it was like speaking out of sync like that.